if you take that into a deeper meaning, into the world of politics, into the world of justice, then technically speaking, jails should not exist, because that's isolating people from people. Meaning, you a serial killer, and God will wipe you out. Justice system might not tell a serial killer to go and sit in jail for life. That's if you look into the deeper meaning of what that says in Matthew 25. If we take it to the broader spectrum, not just to church, not just to the friendly, daily community, but the world at large. Meaning, technically there shouldn't be borders between countries, because a border isolates people from people. The Americans cannot go into Mexico. Mexico cannot go into America. People isolating people. Matthew 25. And it comes down to the narrative of drug dealers and drug dealers and drug dealers and non-drug dealers. Simply put it, the godly effects of drug dealers being prevented not by authority but by God Himself. If you don't like drugs, then you don't deal with a drug dealer. If a drug dealer comes to you and injects you with drugs, pins you down and inject you with drugs, yeah, sure, you might have symptoms, but afterwards you would say, never again. And that drug dealer won't ever do business or won't ever see you in life, because you'll make sure that drug dealer won't see you ever again. But yeah, speculation on how to deal with situations differently. Oh, that person looks like a serial killer. Let me stay away from him. Let me stay away from her. She looks dangerous. He looks dangerous. And that serial killer goes to his cabin in the woods and says, "Oh no!" and looks for a tree and hangs himself and is dead, gone, out of life. But yeah, now I'm talking a little bit of nonsense because you need a bit of humor or a bit of different kind of talking, not just seriousness. Fact remains is, I've been chased out of church. Yet read in the Bible, it says, no one will be chased out of church. Matthew 25. But churches don't preach that chapter. Oh no, that's not important. That's not important at all. No need to preach about what God can do and what people cannot do. What people may not do and what God is allowed to do. Ask your church, why don't they preach Matthew 25? Don't be shy. Stand up. Speak your mind. If you in your early 20s or if you in your teens, meaning if you like 18, 17, 16 years of age, speak your mind. Let society be transformed. In my 20s, I also had tendencies of being the other gender, of being a female. But it's tendencies, it's feelings, it's emotions. It's what he calls sensuality. You tend to say, oh, I want to be like this, or I want to be like that. And then afterwards, then you say, thank God I'm not like that, or thank God I'm not like this. Feelings, emotions, we all go through it. All of us. I thought, oh man, if I were a woman, I would be so much nicer to men. I would treat them like kings. So it's good to have tendencies of being the other gender, because it opens your mind of, yeah, I would do things like this or that or that or this if I were a woman. And then something hits your heart and say, yeah, what about that and that and that? And you say, thank God I'm not a woman. Thank God I'm not a man. Thank God I'm an individual. That sometimes got weird tendencies. Thank God that I'm an individual with weird tendencies to bring me back to sanity. Weird tendencies brings you back to sanity, brings you back to Mother Earth, planet ground, brings you back to what you are intended to be in life, brings you back to why you are in life. Today, I get a sickening notion of being a woman. So yeah, if you go through something in life, it's not always permanent. It might be just temporarily going through something. Scientists can say, yeah, females got the XY chromosomes and males got the YX chromosomes. I can tell you at certain stages I can do way more than what a woman can do in the respect of multitasking, tasking the multi. I can light up a cigarette, a smoke, while putting on the indicator and turning the vehicle in the direction I need to go to, and checking my mirror, multitasking. So if you think you're a man and you cannot multitask, tell me, how do you drive? How do you put on the indicator, looking in the mirror, looking in front of you, all at the same time, within split seconds? So a man can also multitask, just as a woman can do. But yeah, don't take my word for it. Experience life yourself. And hopefully the next generation experiences life for themselves quicker than what I can, quicker than what the previous generation can. For society needs to become better. If we don't become better as a society, if we don't become better as a human race, then God might as well pitch up and say, you guys got nukes, I got one better. You all are gone within split seconds. Bye bye. So how do we want God to pitch up? Do we want friendly God to pitch up? Or do we want angry God to pitch up? Or do we want God to pitch up as God? So people, please realize one thing. Don't stress. Live life. Don't listen to a pastor or a preacher stating, oh, your man needs to be like this. Your woman needs to be like this. If your woman isn't like this, then she's not godly. If a man isn't like this, then he's not godly. Bullshit. Shittable. Or let me state it in a bit of a better way. Bull crap. Crappable. And I'm signing up.